fashion was about having two producers for the album, which is new for you because usually you did it on your own.
Yeah.
And so how was it? And then if you can pick up some of the differences between the two producers in terms of working with them.
They were completely opposite as far as like their approach to producing.
Did you ever have some kind of tensions between the band and the producer?
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, kind of, but it's sort of like I knew exactly what we were getting into, like when we decided to go with producers. So it was sort of like I would definitely disagree with some views on things, but I just always try to keep completely open-minded to it, because that's the whole point of, if you're not open-minded to a producer's like suggestions, then what's the point of having one, right? So yeah, but I mean, they obviously wanted to work with us because they really like our music, so it wasn't like they were trying to like completely change the band or anything, and they understood like where we were coming from, and so it all worked out really well, I think.
About the voice, I know that a lot of producers prefer to have the voice just on digital because it's easier to manage with editing.
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing with digital recording is like guitars, vocals, probably synthesizers too, because they're mostly digital in a way. The zeros and ones have no problem with that. It's more like the bass and the drums that really seem to, you know, the 2-inch tape, the saturation, when you know, depending how hard you hit the levels.
Until it's time.
I think it's a matter of trust, right? Like, the difficulties of having a producer is that you really have to trust.
Yeah, it's like a leap of faith, you know, and it's like, it's hard for our band to do that kind of thing, but on the first record we recorded it and we mixed it ourselves. In the future we recorded it, but we gave it to John Congleton to mix, and that was scary. That was our first time ever like letting anyone do anything for us, and it turned out so good that it kind of made it a bit easier this time to go with a producer, but it was still like, yes, it's like you say, it's scary, but you have to be sure, like, you know, we were really sure that we wanted to, who we wanted to work with.
So we can define your sound as very vintage in a way, I guess, very old-fashioned, and also many critics say that this is true, basically.
Yeah.
And is there like a free choice of yours, or it just came natural? And especially,
in a way,
how do you respond to criticism saying that it's just vintage thing, there's nothing new in it? Because I don't agree with that, but
I don't agree with that either, because I don't think you can't actually recreate those records. You could try, but it's for us it's not about like a kitsch or like trying to be something else. We know that we live now.